What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Welcome back to Daydrink Radio, episode number 3. It is December 1st. A cold December 1st, a snowy December 1st. How are we doing today, boys?
Happy holiday season.
Yeah,
We're here.
Decent.
We made it. Thanksgiving's done. Now it's Christmas time, man. It's a beautiful time. It's Christmas time, finally.
This is arguably one of the worst Mondays of the year, though. The Monday after Thanksgiving, when you just had all that time off of work and you just, didn't have any work for like a week, and now you got to go back on Monday and you just got bullshit.
Yeah. The worst was back down at school. You had that full week off, and then you come back, and then it's just you have 1 week, and that's finals, and then you're fucked. You're just fucked. Like, literally the second you get back on campus. That was the worst.
Yeah, it is the worst. I'm dealing with a little bit of sickness. I might need you guys today. Stomach's all sorts of messed up. Not feeling my best. Didn't sleep too well. But we powered through. It is actually perfect timing to give a quick shout out to our Cyber Monday sale. Still live. Perfect timing, yes, Shadur Sanders.
Even though I lost
yeah,
yesterday. Damn it.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Lost is an understatement. But Black Friday sale, 20% off site-wide, www.daydrink.us. Sales have been pretty good. I think we doubled what we did last year, which has been great. But definitely still lots of progress to be made. In line with merchandise, another huge announcement. This upcoming Thursday/Friday, TBD, the tailgating hats come back in stock.
Thank God. Thank
very
God.
exciting.
I need mine back. The drop is a drop, and we're gonna sell them. But I need mine back. I missed it for too long, dude. I need that hat back.
You don't have your Chicago one?
No, I thought that we had leftovers still, so I decided to be nice and cool older cousin and give it to my little cousin. And then I asked Charlie, hey, can I get one? No, we're all out. You got to wait till December.
Yeah, I don't have one either. I'm going to need one.
Yeah, we got to get that Philly one off your head, brother.
I know. When I'm walking around, people keep thinking I'm from Philly. They're like, hey, go Birds. I'm like, I'm not a Birds. But go Birds, but I'm not a Bird. I mean, we just beat the shit out of the Birds this week.
Yeah, we beat the shit out of them. That was beautiful. That was great.
But yeah,
Bears are so good.
We'll get into all that. We'll get into all that.
They're so good. Oh my God, they're so good.
We got tailgate hats coming at the end of this week. I think we're up to like 11 or 12 different cities, which is super exciting. Hopefully we can sell those all out by Christmas time. A little rundown for today's show. We're going to recap Thanksgiving, the drama heard around the college football world. We got Lane Kiffin and all that stuff that's going on with him. A lot of controversy there. I don't know if I said that right. Then we got a little bit of gambling recap. Daydrink has raised some money for charity. Not a big deal. We'll recap that. Nice. And then just a few business things to get everyone up to speed, fill you guys in, and bounce some ideas around. And before we get into all that, this episode today is brought to you guys by the good folks over at Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes are the upgrade your bathroom has been looking for. Soft, refreshing, perfectly packaged, and yes, actually flushable. Not like those other brands that claim to be flushable and then practically detonate your plumbing. We've relied on these after long days of filming, questionable late-night meals, and of course, the day after drinking shits. Dude Wipes have saved the squad multiple times. Once you go Dude Wipes, you will never go back. Do yourself a favor, clean up your game, smell better, feel better, and stop suffering for absolutely no reason, you guys. Dude Wipes, keep yourself in the game. Shop now at dudewipes.com. That's dudewipes.com. Got a 3-pack here. Like I said, I got a little bit of sickness going on here, so they will definitely get some. You
don't need to get into details.
They'll definitely be getting some use from the residents of North Chicago today.
When do me and Burns get our wipes?
Next time you're over, man.
Is it only those 3? So you're gonna run through those in fucking this next couple days.
They're good partners, brother. They'll get us more. I probably will. Yeah.
You saved me one, dude. My ass hurts. Pause.
Yeah, I need to test those out. I've always seen those, but I've never been able to test them out. So.
Yeah. No, I've tried them. I had them in college all the time. They're the best. Significantly better than TP. So we'll get those flying around to you guys.
Nice. We're going to start off right away. We're going to fly out of the gates here. And look, I'm just going to sit here and say it. Lane Kiffin made the right decision. I think he made the right decision at the end of the day, but the way he went about it sucked.
Give your take, and then I want to give mine.
Okay. The whole reason why this sucks isn't even a Lane Kiffin thing. It's the college football schedule that sucks. This shouldn't be happening before the playoffs. This should be happening in January after the season's over. That's when all of these moves should be happening, not right now. But it's all fucked because, the student athlete, the first word of that actually comes into play, and that's why they have to get all this done so that the kids can transfer out of school. They don't start the next semester. It's the same thing with the transfer portal. How, last year, there were a bunch of kids, I think it was Penn State, one of their quarterbacks, he had to leave in the middle of their run in the college football playoff because he got offered a starting spot somewhere next year, which makes sense to go. But it's so shitty that he can't stay there to support his team through the rest of the playoff, It's kind of ridiculous. And, for example, what if this happened in January and Lane Kiffin left after the season? Nothing really happens. Maybe they'd be a little bit mad. It's a whole different story. But the fact that it happens right now and it's basically, hey, you're either going or you're not. And when you get offered $90 million fucking dollars, and not only that, $25 million of NIL a season to spend on your roster, you say yes immediately and you get on that plane.
Yeah, but didn't Ole Miss match? Am I mistaken? Didn't Ole Miss match the money amount?
I did not see if they did. That's actually...
Search that up. I would love to hear that.
You guys talk. I'll look it up.
Here's my take. My take is that I agree. I think that he made the right decision. I think the right decision was made by Lane Kiffin.
Wow.
And going, like you said, you think he went about it in the wrong way. I think a lot of the way he went about it was out of his control. I think his hand was pushed in a lot of these situations. He said it himself. These are decisions that are made so quickly, and that was his least favorite part about it. The one thing I'll say, I would have to assume he thought about this, but maybe not thought about it as much as we're starting to see now with the repercussions, is that if he goes to LSU and does not perform, he's already a villain. If he doesn't perform in his first 2 seasons, he's going to be more hated than Brian Kelly is. And Brian Kelly, I don't know. It's tough to make that comparison right now, I guess. But I'm saying I'm a average college football fan. I have no preference really on a team. I just love watching good football games. As a standard fan, seeing all of this unravel just makes me hate him for almost no reason. But it's like you left your squad, your loyalty was tested, and you gave in, even though there's a big dollar sign that comes with that. But I would love to see how the next couple of years unravel, because I truly think he could become the biggest villain and, in a sense, a bust in the college football world.
So they did match the offer. They only matched the money. They didn't match anything else.
Okay.
That's
for his NIL, for his contract.
His contract. They matched the contract, but they didn't match
Also,
anything.
why is anyone surprised by this, though? He did the same thing at Tennessee.
Yeah,
it's timing.
It's timing.
It's like this is what he does. He will go to your university. He will build up your college football program, and then he will leave the town burning. That's what he does. That's what he does.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, man.
Yeah, and I hated how he got so offended by that. It's like you know what you're doing, so just admit that you're a hoe, and let's move on.
Yeah, that kid. Everybody went out and attacked that kid at first, but then they realized, he was right the entire time. Now, if Lane Kiffin stayed, that kid would have been under fire because, no, it wasn't true. But also, it's just like the sequence of all this. ESPN had this documentary come out about Lane Kiffin a few weeks ago saying how he's like a different man, and the whole thing behind it is it's not all about money. He's a different man now. He knows loyalty and everything. And then he just gets up and fucking leaves and does the same exact thing again.
See, and my point on that is like, don't you coach to win? Like, isn't this about winning? And now you're going for the money, and you could make the argument, he has all these more resources to win and recruit better and all these different things. It's like, you're the sixth team in the fucking country right now, though. It's like you're the closest to winning you've ever been, and it's like, I don't know.
Did the 6th team have the number 1 overall player recruited in the nation waiting for him when he got off the plane for next season?
Wait, who is that?
Oh, God, I forgot his name. But no, he was literally waiting at Baton Rouge Airport for Lane Kiffin to land.
LSU's going to be so good next year. Everyone's
going to be ridiculous.
I got
their
tricked.
Schedule?
No.
Oh, my God, it's a gauntlet. It is an absolute gauntlet. And Lane Kiffin not only goes back to Tennessee next year on the road, he goes back. He goes to Ole Miss on the road.
That's going to be such an awesome game.
Oh, it's going to be so cool. It's going to be sweet.
The students waiting at the airport just yelling at him or yelling at the tarmac, they're just yelling, fuck you, was awesome.
Oh, yeah, that was sweet. Do you see, that wasn't even close to as bad as when he left Tennessee. There were like full-on riots at Tennessee when he left there. They were throwing mattresses from out the dorm room windows and burning them.
Can he go back to Tennessee? Or I wonder if he's ever gone back to Tennessee.
He has. No, that's when they got in trouble for throwing the mustard bottles and everything onto the field.
Oh, really?
That's the last time that he went back to Tennessee, yeah.
That's
awesome. Was nuts. It was crazy when he went back.
I got tricked, by the way, too. I saw, even though, 24/7 Sports or whatever, they're a Twitter page, what I thought was 24/7 Sports was actually 2074 Sports, and I saw that Ryan Williams was going to LSU and he's getting a $2 million NIL.
Yeah, I saw that too. You're a sucker for that if you fell for that.
I sent it to 10 people.
I think you sent it to us.
Yeah, no, you sent it to us in our group chat.
Okay, but ready? Let me just load you in on this. LSU's opponents next year. They open at home. At home versus Clemson. They also host Alabama. They host Texas. They host Texas A&M as well.
Jesus
And then
Christ.
on the road, they have to go to Auburn. They have to go to Ole Miss. And they have to go to Tennessee. Those are their hard games.
Dude, that's the hardest schedule I've ever heard. That all ties into what's going on with Texas right now. And I couldn't agree more with them. Is sure, they lost to Florida, but it's what do you want them to do? Not schedule Ohio State the first game of the year? Because you look at Ohio State, you look at Indiana, they've played nobody. And I mean, the games they played, the teams that they have played, they played well and won, whatever. But compared to the SEC schedule, the Big Ten schedules, there's a lot of good Big Ten teams, and none of them fucking play each other. So it's how are you supposed to, keep Texas out?
It's everything's so weird right now. Even looking ahead to this weekend, Championship Saturday, you look at the Big Ten Championship, the 1 versus 2, both undefeated, and it basically decides who's going to win the Heisman. Between Sellers and fucking Mendoza. Not Sellers.
Saying.
Sorry.
When does the college football playoff start? When's the official first weekend?
It's
I think
2 weeks from this weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But sweet.
You look at that game, and at the end of the day, it matters for who has an undefeated season. It's going to be a great ball game. I'm excited to watch. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at all. It's almost hurts them that they have to play another game.
If they both wanted to, they could bench their starters in the Big Ten Championship if they wanted to. They're making the playoff. They're both locked in, and they're both going to have a first-round bye regardless of who wins or loses. You could bench everyone. That don't matter.
The only thing you care about is the Big Ten Championship for just the prestigiousness of your program and saying
that and you having an undefeated season and going undefeated. But it's not like back in the day where it used to be if this was still the 14 playoff, you have to win that game to get in. If you lose, there's a chance you don't make it,
Yeah.
It's so weird now.
All right, let's dive into some gambling stuff here. Nothing specific, but I just want to put this out there, man. I'm ice cold. I can't buy one right now.
I had a great weekend I had an okay weekend on college football. I had a good weekend on NFL. I did decent on the NFL, and then Sunday night, I hammered the commies plus 6.5, which hit. But then I also had the under, which was one of the worst losses ever. The game just should have ended. And I had this parlay going that I sent to you guys, and I never do them. But I saw a boost, and I'm like, you know what? I had a good day. I'll place a little parlay. Why not? And 3rd and 25, 50 seconds left. I just need the Broncos defense, which has been arguably the best defense in football this year, to get a stop. And they don't, and then we go to overtime.
I've kind of been hot. I've smacked a couple parlays now here and there that are just paying out. It's 10 to win. I did a 10 to win 120. I hit a $4.50 bet to win 117. If I hit I needed that game to go into overtime. I know you had the under. I'm sorry, Bernsey, but I needed R.J. Harvey to have 10 more receiving yards. He had it on the Broncos' first overtime drive. 15 for 100. Kind of been a kind of nice couple weekends, but I can't call a college football game to save my goddamn life.
It's tough. Dude, I called that Texas game. I called that. I literally said, if you watch the clip back, I said, I think I'm going to bet Texas A&M for the love of the game, but I think Texas is going to win outright.
It was such a fucking trap. It was. I
said what was going to happen and still bet against myself.
Yeah. It was such. Now looking back at it, I mean, when you see that line and you see A&M only -2.5, you just have to take it, you know. But man, that really pissed me off. They were such a trap. You know what day it was ice cold? I full faded on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, dude, I rode all your plays and they all missed.
I full faded on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
but then
also I'm done.
I'm Black Friday.
I'm done taking your bets in Packers games because you just go against the Packers every single time. So it's like that's just a homer play. Like there's no science behind it.
Of course,
I need some science here. Burns,
Chuck, I got science for you.
Here. Yeah,
I got science for you. You want some science?
Yeah.
So I've had this new method, and it's been working for some time now, where I just get absolutely hammered, and then I just see the board fantastic, and then you just let the booze do the picking for you, and you don't overthink it. You kind of hit a flow state, and then because I always lose the fucking. This is what's been happening every fucking Sunday. I get smoked in the noon games. I get absolutely rinsed in the noon games. Then I get pissed that I got rinsed, so I go to the bar, have a couple beers, maybe a couple lemonades. 3 o'clock games, money. Night game, money.
That sounds like a foolproof plan right there. Yeah,
you see, that's kind of what happened to me after Texas A&M lost on Friday. Is I placed them all Friday night when I got home from being out, and then Saturday morning I woke up and it's like it was a brand new day. The best pick, one of my guys gave it to me, was somehow Louisville, Kentucky was a pick 'em, and he just said bet Louisville money line, and they won like 36-0.
Smack that, that was huge.
They killed them. That was so easy. I wish I could have taken them like -7.5 or -14.5.
All right, well, a few things about the show that I meant to kind of lead off with here. So we set our goal for this show, Daydrink Radio, once again, just all over the map type of show. We got no real structure here, but we set the goal to get more viewers each week. Week number 1, 65 views. Week number 2, 1 second, please.
I looked at this earlier too.
Or no, week number 1, 62 views. Last week, 75 views, gentlemen. That's 13 more views at a 20% week-over-week growth rate. And let me add to that, we got 3 likes on episode 1, 6 likes, and 2 comments on episode 2.
Nice.
Not a big deal. Wait, let me read these comments.
Did you post this to like Spotify yet or anything?
No, this is a YouTube exclusive.
We should post it to everything.
Yeah,
else.
we have a full-time producer now, which is pretty fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
We got to get around to.
He's full time.
Not full time, but like for the show, full time.
Okay. Cool.
So that's like 2 hours a week. But he crushes it. Actually, no, way more than 2 because he clips a bunch of stuff. And he will be under payroll here soon, which is very exciting. And he's gonna be there this Thursday filming all the behind the scenes. Which we'll talk about later.
What's his name?
His name's Charles, but he goes by Chipper, which is fucking sick.
Chipper.
Yeah,
he's gonna be watching this because he's gonna be doing the editing. What's up, Chip?
Yeah, Chip's the man.
Chipper.
How about this? For all the people out there, we got to give Chipper a quick shout out. He has been working for us for, I might not hit the nail on the head here, but I think around 2.5 to 3 months.
He's been with us around there, yeah.
Yeah. And he is a fucking workhorse and has been working for free and absolutely crushes it. Like this kid, sent him the footage. He's like, I'm getting off work. I'm going to crank these out. Like, they don't make him like Chipper anymore. So shout out to Chipper for crushing.
I've been here a month and I've had no idea who Chipper is. This is insane.
That's awesome.
But the comments were funny this past week. We got one that says, "Love the pod, but tell Connor hook 'em," all caps. So that guy was right.
He was right.
And then some guy, because we started talking about like the Cleveland balloon thing. This guy goes, "Cleveland is full of magic, man. River will catch on fire, and you can make balloon animals in the metro parks year round."
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
That How did you still not know about that, dude? That's crazy to me.
I know. Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is. Could I have a little nerd moment for a second? I'll probably get made fun of, but it's worth it. Can I have a nerd moment or no? So
Gerard's gonna get pissed.
Wait, after your nerd moment, then I got something to say as well. Okay,
okay. So obviously this weekend I'm very excited for Bears Packers. It's going to be nuts. But I'm almost like the same amount or more excited to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2 on Friday. I'm very excited. So back in middle school, I was a big nerd, used to love video games. I used to play the hell out of video games. And I used to watch like Markiplier YouTube videos. The comments, people will know what I'm talking about based on that. What was the other guy? Game theory videos, all about it. The first movie banked, and I'm seeing the second one on Friday, and I'm very excited. So
okay, now can you break that down in layman's terms for people that aren't virgins? Because I don't know what any of that meant right there.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Did you never play Five Nights at Freddy's?
I've heard of it, but like never even knew what it was at all.
Is it a video game?
You've never heard of Five Nights at Freddy's before?
You also say it so fast. It's a
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's. No, it sounds like a camp I don't want to be invited to.
You've never played Five Nights at Freddy's before?
No. Is it
this
on
was
like
a
a
middle
computer
school
game?
computer, phone, everything.
What's the gist of it?
It's like a horror video game, basically. And it was just this random video game this guy made, and it was like you were the security guard. It's actually really fun too. You were the security guard, and you were in like this like kids entertainment, like the animatronics from like Chuck E. Cheese back in the day, right? But it was overnight, and they would like go around and like kill people basically. So you had to try and survive the nights. Five Nights at Freddy's. You had to try and survive 5 nights there.
And now there's a movie?
Yes, because there's a whole storyline behind it. I'm not that crazy. There's some motherfuckers out there that are like crazy into it. But
can we? Is it out?
Look it up. Look it up right now. Look it up.
I want to see the Rotten Tomatoes score. I want to see what this thing's.
The first one actually did decent on there. The second one comes out this weekend. But
Five Nights at Freddy's.
It got 33% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Is that bad? That's got to be bad, right?
That's bad. But also, no wait, was that the audience or the critic score? That's the thing. You always have to check the audience score. The critics are always wrong on Rotten Tomatoes.
Dude, all this info is just out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, 33% from critics, 86% on from viewer reaction.
It's just a bunch. It's a big nerd thing. I bet the theater's gonna be full of a bunch of other nerds. If I had
Probably,
to guess.
and that's fine, dude. It's okay to nerd out every once in a while. It's always good.
You acknowledge the
next.
nerd too. Like Burns, I think based on the last time we had a nerd-ish conversation, you guys had a big disagreement. I feel like Burns does a very good job of embracing the nerdness.
Well, yeah, it's cool to be involved with just random shit, and
you're proud of it. I can give respect to that. You're proud to be part of that community.
I get to get randomly excited for some random fucking thing that comes out like every once in a while. You know, every once in a blue moon.
I just project because I don't like anything besides like sports and gambling, and then like
drinking beer.
Yeah, like drinking beer. Like I don't like anything else besides that. I think everything else is so.
I love all that, but then at the same time, you got to have those just random things. That's like awesome. You know?
Yeah. That might lead into my next point though. That I texted you guys about over the weekend when I was at a bar this weekend. I was at the other side bar, and Saturday night there's a bunch of college football on. There's three main TVs, and some dude requests for women's volleyball to be on one of the main 3 TVs. I was the only one in uproar.
What'd
you say? Wait, Gerard, what'd you say? Did you say something?
There's no way that we're watching women's volleyball right now at 7 p.m. on a Saturday when there's 3 different massive college football games on. And I was scrutinized.
And what was the response to that?
Well, why don't you want to watch women's volleyball? Why don't you? Because be fucking for real. Why?
No offense, but like that's not necessarily what we're looking for here at a sports bar.
Yeah.
They also said it was this one creepy old man. He's like, he's the one that requested. He's like, oh yeah, I like watching women's volleyball. I go, yeah, well that's an at-home activity. Okay, everyone here's for college football, and you're bringing some at-home pervy fucking weird sport that you just want to watch and goon to. the fuck out of here.
So, what I told you, and I agreed with you 100%, because here's the thing. I understand people liking, smaller market sports like that because I root for a mid-major college basketball team. Charlie, you could kind of agree with me there a little bit. But here's the thing.
It's niche.
Yes, a niche.
Only some people get it, yeah.
Yes, a niche sport. But here's the thing. On Rivalry Saturday, maybe if there was like a booth and there was a smaller TV in the corner and they were sitting there, yeah, throw it on over there.
Dude,
if not,
you put
no.
that on your phone.
Yes,
yeah, phone,
watch it on
phone.
your fucking phone. That's when the remote guy at the bar eventually would say, no way. That's ridiculous. Now, if this was also like in the middle of May and the only thing is on is baseball and in Chicago, the Cubs or the White Sox aren't playing, sure, whatever. It's something to have on a TV. But that's fucking ridiculous on a college football Saturday.
Thank you. Everyone else they're like, why don't you want to watch women's volleyball? Come on, guys. Come on.
What has society turned into, man?
Yeah, like, I get it. We don't want to, like, this guy wants to be included and watch his sport, but, like, it's clearly not the sport that we're trying to watch.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I have a business idea. Not
Sure.
for us, but just, like, what someone needs to create, and also very well could have already been created, and I just don't know about it. But, so when you go on, like, so if you have, like, Fire Sticks, you have, like, the Amazon face on your TV that has like all your apps, right? So you go into the apps, and then like for me, I use YouTube TV or Direct TV because that's just what my roommates and I have. So I'll go in, and within those apps, it doesn't allow you to like customize. Like it does a little bit. You can customize if you want to go like double box. It lets you customize, but like restricts you to certain games that you can customize.
Yeah, you can build a multi-view.
Yes, but it doesn't allow you to have every single channel and choose which two you want. Correct.
What? I'm so lost somewhere.
No, I know what he's saying. I know what you're saying.
So yeah, so like you can go multi-view. You can have two different. You can go double box. So you have two boxes.
You can have four. You can have four.
Yes. Okay, that's what I'm saying. But the thing is like 2, 4, whatever. You are restricted to certain channels within those boxes. It doesn't allow you to have any single game in any single box.
I understand completely what you're saying.
So my business idea is what someone should do is create a new Fire Stick, like a new interface, and within that interface, it gives you the double box or quad box feature, and you can keep whatever apps open in whatever. So hypothetically, you could have 2 Direct TV tabs open on different channels.
Okay. Now I'm catching you.
You could have a sportsbook tab open, so you have a quad box with like your sportsbook in one corner.
So you're not
TV in one corner. Yeah. So it's like the internet, but a quad box. So it's like that. It's like an Amazon Fire Stick, but it's just someone new makes it. It's a new brand that makes it and allows you to have full customization.
Because that actually does piss me off. Because here's the thing: when I'm deciding what to throw on, if like for example, when we're talking like April, May, Cubs are playing at one time, Bulls are playing at the same time as each other, but one of them's on Marquee, one of them's on Chicago Sports Network, so you have to pick your poison. You can't have both at once.
Exactly. That's my point. And I had that issue this past weekend. There was, like, it gave me 4 college football games. 2 of them were good. Like, I wanted to watch them. The bottom 2 sucked, and I was like, if I could change this out for hockey, that would be perfect, but it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me.
I don't think we should put this out on the internet because that's a great idea, and someone might steal it.
I feel like someone maybe already did it. Also, we're not fucking tech guys, Gerard. Like, how would we figure that out?
I don't know how big your brain is.
Oh, another cool thing to talk about. On Thanksgiving, probably besides because football sucked for me because I full faded. The best part of the day was halftime during the Cowboys game when Dana White came on the TV and he announced the first UFC card on Paramount Plus. Do you know how awesome that is that the UFC is going to be on there now? Pay-per-views are 100% dead. No more pay-per-views at all. That means that every single bar you go to, there's going to be so many more UFC fans. Because wherever you go out now, if it's a big fight night, they're going to have it on everywhere.
What was that deal?
Which is so sweet.
What was the deal? Do you have the number on how much Paramount?
Oh, it was $7 billion, I think. It was either $5 or $7 billion. Yeah.
That goes to the UFC.
UFC deal. Where is it?
I wonder how that compares to pay-per-view and how much more.
It was a 7-year. It was a 7-year, $7.7 billion deal.
Wow.
Jesus.
I wonder how that compares.
Oh, the old one that they had, it was like $1 billion with ESPN. But the UFC has grown so much over that deal that now they fucking cashed in. But it's so cool that people realize that most people don't want to pay $80 to watch a fight card, or they'll illegally stream it. But now nobody will, because you can just pay $10 a month for Paramount Plus, and there you go. You have it for free right there. Well, not for free.
Dana White has so much money.
He does.
Yeah, he's a smart business guy.
money.
What cut do you think he gets out of that?
As much as he wants.
Yeah.
Like he's the fucking owner, dude. He can do whatever he wants.
Because they're gonna up the fighter pay, because literally all UFC fighters were making pennies besides like Conor McGregor and like the big names before this deal. Up the fighter pay, and dude, that doesn't even count like selling out stadiums. That doesn't even count any of that. That's just the TV rights, which is crazy. But yeah, no,
that's nuts.
So now, like before, when they were on pay-per-view, you had to go to a UFC bar. They had it on their website that you had to find a UFC bar to go to watch the fights for free. And now it's just going to be every single bar is going to have it on. It's going to be sweet. Yes, Gerard.
Yeah, speaking of fighting, did anyone see that video? I think I sent it to all of you guys of it was 1 versus 5. It was a guy fighting 5 girls.
No, I did not see that.
No.
It's one of the funniest videos I've seen in the last 6 months.
You gotta send it to us.
Should I get a live reaction right now? All right. Also, we should talk about Thursday wrestling.
We're gonna get to that. Yeah, I have that on the to-do list here.
All right. Let me find this video.
One thing I want to say that was just on my mind from this past weekend, and if it's not, we don't have to talk about it too much, is just the price of beer is out of control. I mean, like at bars. I mean, I go back to like if we ever own a bar like the Daydrink sports bar, which will be a thing one day, is like beers are not going to be more than $6. Like I went to 3 different bars this past weekend and had like a beer at each, like didn't even get drunk, and the cheapest beer on the menu at all of them was $7+.
Yeah, that's because you're in the wrong spot, though. You're not like you're
I'm
doing
saying
it.
Majority though. That's majority of bars though. Like it is.
Oh, dude, I was back at home, hometown bar, 16-ounce cans, $4. Any beer you want. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was great.
Chuck, you need to start networking. When you go to a bar, make friends with the bartender, tell them what you do. Then you go there a couple times. It only takes like a week. I went to the bar.
It's not my first rodeo, and you probably go to the bar like not even kidding, like 12. That's a bad comparison. Like 500% more of the time than I do.
Okay, well, we didn't need to throw out numbers like that, but I mean, I live right next to a bar. But I mean, I went out to the bar on Saturday. Me and my roommate, we did 8 shots and like 6 beers. My tab was $22.
Yeah.
Was it Sarah? Nice. Did Sarah hook it up?
No, it wasn't that bar. I don't want to say this bar's name because I don't want to get those people in trouble.
Dude. What's it called? That's like when me and Chuck went and did Wing Review. That was great.
Yeah, we're running that back tomorrow night.
I ran up a tab.
Wait, can I get some wings?
Blackout Wednesday.
Are we doing same? I bet mine was bigger than yours, Burns.
How much?
Probably like 380, 400.
Damn, you did beat me. For back at home, I ran up $215 tab.
Jesus, boys.
I went to John Boy.
I was I was like I was kind of pissed off because this was at the hometown bar where it's supposed to be cheaper, and then we just started railing shots, and then that's when it got expensive. But it was a good time. It was worth it.
When you go home to your hometown bar, do people think you're like a celebrity or some shit? And they're like, oh, fucking Burns.
I met a couple people. It was pretty cool. Well, because now, like last year, we did the whole Blackout Wednesday thing where you go to like your high school bars, you know, like, well, you get what I'm saying, where everybody from high school goes. But now we found this, not shitty, but, you know, kind of like it's like farther away from our house, and it's not a shitty bar, but, you know, it's not like a poppin' place. We go there instead, and it's way better. Dude, they have like 5 dartboards in there, pool table.
Oh, that's sweet.
Good
that's
times.
Sweet.
Yes. We just go, and we did our Friendsgiving there at the same time. We ordered 6 pizzas. The Domino's guy came into the bar, dropped them off at our table. It was sweet. It was perfect. But
you should have invited him to stay for a beer.
We tried to. No, he had to go. That was a busy night. For him. But yeah, it was good.
Boys, I ran my personal finances.
Oh, Jesus.
Not looking good here. We're not looking good.
Not looking good.
Like at all. Like at all, which is not good. Might have to pick up a bartending gig or something here just to make it work, but I guess it's a conversation for another day.
If you need, speaking of bartending, I don't know if we can put this in there, but my buddy, he's hooking me up with a bartending gig, I think. I just got a text back like right before we started this from the guy that you want to go have a chat with him, talk about potentially a bartending gig, which so if you need Chuck, I can put you in touch with him because he bartended in Chicago for like 15 years, so he just knows a bunch of places.
Sweet. Give me a couple of weeks, but I actually might hit you up on that because I got to pay rent here, boys. But enough of that. We have...
You brought that up.
I know.
Yeah, you literally brought that up. That was all you.
No, it's because you guys were talking about how much you were spending on Blackout Wednesday, and I was like, if I was spending that much money right now, like I would be more fucked than I already am. That's what
I'm not. I'm in no way or shape in a good standing financially right now either. That
you got paid today.
Yeah, that payment today was nice.
Speaking of that, this is going to be a very uncomfortable conversation for me, but I have to bring it up. It's actually not even that bad. I don't mean to make it too bad, and it's actually directed at Gerard.
I'm free. Yes, let's go.
No, Gerard. I first of all, I want to preface this with saying I'm kind of the middleman here, and being the boss of the team here, I have to find ways to like manage situations like this. I feel like I'm building this up a little bigger than it probably is. But
I feel like I'm in the principal's office right now.
No, so basically, that company, which I won't directly mention, that we were just referring to. So I had a phone call with them this morning, and they're basically like, and once again, do not take any of this personally because I had your back in this conversation. Mm-hmm. Basically, they were like, we love the content you guys did. Like, we thought you crushed it. Like, we want to keep working with you. And this is just like one of their reps that I was talking to, and he's like, the production team, the one thing they said is like, can we look more put together on camera? And I was like, can you elaborate on that, right? So he's like, yeah, like just like the hoodie with the suit jacket and like the long hair, like we just weren't really sure what was going on. We're going for like a little bit more of a put together look. And I was like, no, like I understand that because you have like your target demographic you're trying to hit, and I'm like, but like that's kind of like part of what we do and like part of our image in a way. And he's like, no, I understand that. And I was like, and they're like, is there anyone else in your team that would like want to be on camera and do this? And I'm like, all right, well, you don't understand this. I said, going up and doing these interviews is an art. Like, it takes talent. As much as you want to maybe think it doesn't, it takes talent to go up to someone, because we've talked about this before. You are very low anxiety in these situations, which I think helps you perform very well. And I told him that. I'm like, if you just throw some random guy out there, he's going to do half the job Gerard does. And like getting people to respond to questions, and so I had your back.
I got comments already.
And wait, let me finish. And he's like, all right, no, I totally understand. They're like, and he said this. He's like, if we could maybe just go for like a more put together look, maybe like a haircut or like a shave or something like that. and I told him this. I said, listen, I understand you guys have a target demographic and have a brand image you guys are trying to achieve. Like, I understand that from a business perspective. And I'm like, I get that, but we need to find a middle ground if we're going to keep working together to make this work. It was
10 degrees outside in the pissing rain and snow. Hoodie? Oh, hey, you have a hoodie on? Buddy, I can't feel my fucking toes. Like,
let me get to that too, because that came up. I was also like, yeah, also the day that we filmed this, it was 10 degrees and pissing rain. Like, we were just trying to get the stuff done and like pretty much get out of there and do as good a job as we could with the day that we had. And I was like, every day we're not dressing like that. It was like I told him we usually try and go in suits because like that makes our image better and like attracts people to us to like want to do the interviews. And he's like, no, I understand that. I think that would be good. But I guess I'll open the floor to you to just.
I mean, again, we won't name the company, right? That's fine.
And hey, this is also a very ongoing negotiation type of thing, because he said he understood what I was saying, and he's like, I'm gonna report all this back to the production team or whatever, and get back to you. So
I probably shouldn't say what I'm gonna say on.
Yeah, that's
that's
why I just said that.
Yeah. If again, it's 10 fucking degrees and they don't like my hair. That's fine by me. Apparently no one likes my hair because my dad also offered me $100 to cut it.
Wow.
So,
well, I figured I'd fill you in on the situation. As you could probably see, a conversation
really
like that
funny.
is very difficult for me because there is like a dollar sign attached to all this, and like we're trying to fucking make money here, but also like I got your back before anything else. Like the people are more important than the money in a situation like that, I think. So
Gerard,
I would love to be a part of that next conversation. Like, I would love to know what a put together guy looks like. Also,
I kind of
join the short hair gang right here, dude.
I kind of got at
join
that.
the club.
I kind of got at that, and we can talk about that later. He gave me some specifics that he thought and like what they're trying to get out of like their demographic direction, I guess.
Then girls are out half naked. Like, you're sorry, I'm not a chick with a giant rack.
The one thing he did say, he was like, yeah, just it kind of gave off the idea of like the guy was on like a 10-day bender, and I was like,
I mean, I might have been.
In my head, I was like, he was. I think he was.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Fucking 8 a.m, 10 degrees out. Give me a break.
It's all right. We'll work through it. I want you to know I got your back.
Oh, Gerard, dude. That's so cool. That's so cool. Like, that's the only way to say it. That's really cool.
To just look like a walking hangover?
No, no, that they said that. That's really cool. But you know what? That's when you got to say, well, not to people who we're working with, but most of the time, that's when you got to say, okay, go fuck yourself and just be you. Be you.
Exactly. It is a tricky situation because
you know what the crazy part is that they reached out to me directly, like through my personal Instagram,
and then they were like, "Can we find someone else?"
You know what I look like.
That's
a deal
so
brought
dumb.
to Chuck, and then he brought it to me. This was something that was brought to me, and then I brought it to Chuck. So wild to be like, like, all of my content I make is about like me, like going and being crazy. Like, they got to know what they're signing up for here.
Yeah.
Which
That's
kind
nuts.
of leads me to the other thing that we were going to talk about, this wrestling event.
Yes, wrestling
Dude,
this
pumped.
Thursday. For the listeners who maybe don't know what it is, we are doing the full media coverage for a local Chicago wrestling event at the Cubby Bear, which is one of the most iconic bars in Chicago. I'm fucking pumped.
Dude, my buddy was pissed that they sold out of ringside. He's still going, but he was pissed that they sold out of ringside.
Really?
Yeah,
they,
he wanted us at ringside.
I don't think we performed as well as they were hoping for ticket sales. I think we bumped them a little. He basically told me, he's like, hey, it's not maybe as good as we initially anticipated, but any value you guys can give us, like, is
Dude, once we
just
have all the
great.
content posted and everything, I mean,
He was just talking ticket sales, and yeah, I told him that too.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna be producing so much stuff out of this, especially I'm excited with Chipper being there. Chipper's gonna film behind the scenes of everything, so we'll have the whole setup. It'll be like a whole vlog of like the event itself, plus you guys on the live call. What are your thoughts on that? You guys being on the, it's not a live call, but being on the call.
It's gonna be electric. It's gonna be so sick.
I'm so excited. It's I'm really trying to get into character and really try to get into the commentator character.
I'll have a full lock in.
I'm going to be doing a lot of research coming up, so I'll have all the details for all the fighters.
You see, so you're gonna be our color guy who gives us the rundown. I'll do the play-by-play. I'll be the play-by-play. You're the color guy who gives us the insider info into these people, and
I sent you that video today. It looks awesome. It looks like
does
it's
look
so
awesome.
funny.
It's gonna be sweet. And my buddy is going. He's a huge WWE guy, so this is gonna be sick.
How about there's one of the wrestlers in it it's a girl. She's a ex WWE wrestler.
Oh really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Gerard, you're actually gonna be interviewing her.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But now, I'm not going to lie. I don't know how great I feel going into this now knowing that, do I have to shave before this event? Should I,
All right, Gerard, relax. I have told this company, which is a different company than we were kind of referring to last time. First of all, we do everything in the best interest of our partners, for one. Number two, like we've told this company from the start, like we are going to respect your product. We want to bring value to your product. But also, this doesn't make any sense for the both of us unless we're able to come in and be ourselves. And he totally got it, totally agreed with it. So I think, Gerard, we've talked about this before. Sometimes you can just fire like a loose cannon. I think the biggest thing that we need to consider going into this is like how we can maintain respect for their product.
No,
and then
100%.
Also bring the comedic sense to it.
100%. But I'm saying now, like that's just like with like the material that we'll be doing. I'm talking about visually. Am I okay visually
yes,
to
dude,
presentable?
Yeah. That's not even we can talk about that, but it's not even really a conversation. Like you just do your thing, brother.
Sounds like I gotta shave. Fine, I'll fucking shave. You guys want a full-blown mustache? I'll go full-blown mustache for this thing.
Dude, I gotta figure out. Oh, Charlie, you shaved your mustache. I didn't even realize that.
I did. $1,000.
Oh wait, we're allowed to
baby.
shave. It's December. Oh no shit.
There you go.
We hit $1,000 raised yesterday.
Yeah, my mother. There we go. My mother said that you look better without the mustache than you do with it.
Really?
That's what my mother said. Yeah, she said she likes you without the mustache. She said she likes without the mustache instead.
My mom says the same thing. So
yeah. But hey, I'm still going. Look,
yeah,
I have to go all the way in. Do you see it a little bit?
Absolutely not. Can't see it. Can't see it at all.
I didn't shave the whole month of November.
Same.
I can't grow a mustache at all. Nothing.
My soul patch looks like someone just put their thumb in like charcoal and just went like, eh.
That's awesome.
Back to Thursday, and then we can bounce away from it. But so we have pre-red carpet interviews, post interviews. Gerard, I got the script for that. So like the order in which you'll be interviewing the wrestlers and which wrestlers. And like each of them has a question for you to ask, and then like notes about the wrestler. And the guy said like some people are going to be like real into it and give great answers, and some guys are going to be like, "Fuck this, I don't want to talk to you." So
nice.
You'll have to.
I'm gonna like the people that don't want to talk to me. That's gonna make me.
Well, yeah, those are going to be like the villain characters, 100%. Those are going to be the villains.
And he said that like after some of these matches, the fighters or the wrestlers are actually very upset, like genuinely upset about like how the match went and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how that all works. But we have
kept all the emotions.
Yes, we have pre-interviews. I'll be slinging merch. We'll have a merch table there, and then we'll have you guys on the call.
I'll be slinging beers.
Confirmed we're allowed to booze during, right?
Yeah, no,
That's something I haven't discussed with him. I'm gonna
that's
go with
mandatory. Like that's
I'm gonna go
mandatory.
with a yes for now. Yeah,
that's mandatory. I couldn't, dude. I'm gonna probably go out like 3 hours before the event starts and be ready to roll by the time I get there. Like I gotta
smoke cigarettes. That'd be awesome. Chain smoking cigs. In the next fight.
Dude, like the Cubby Bear is a big bar. I still just don't get how the fuck they're fitting this in there.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I think that's why the vlog will be so cool, to give kind of behind the scenes of how this operation works.
Yeah, I don't know how they're fitting in a fucking boxing ring, wrestling ring, into the bar. Like that's nuts to me. But that's the off season in Wrigleyville right there. That's the off season.
Yep.
I'm so excited.
I know it's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be super fun. I'm a little. I mean, I'm a little nervous, but it's great nerves because it's like this is the first time we've kind of jumped into a space like this. Like I've done events in the past, but nothing to the effect of like when it's someone else's event and we're essentially inserting ourselves. We've always just hosted the events ourselves, which like having that control is kind of nice. But it'll be cool. I think they have a good product, and we're gonna get some great content out of it.
I'm missing my work holiday party for it.
Hell yes.
So my coworkers keep asking. They're like, "Oh, you going to a holiday party?" I'm like, "No, I'm hosting a wrestling event inside the Cubby Bear." And they're like, "All right, man. You have a good night."
Gerard, what does your work schedule look like Thursday, by the way?
Well, I should mention my work schedule today. I do have a meeting at 2:30, so I do gotta bounce here shortly. Thursday, I'm in office till 4.
Okay, the guys said to show up at 4 and start setting up at 4, and then I'll firm all that up and we'll figure out timing. If you're late or whatever, that's fine.
Maybe I'll just see if I can switch a work from home day and just try to like bounce that around. Yeah,
okay.
Maybe I'll do that.
We'll figure it out. I think interviews won't start till like 5:30-ish, but let me double check on all that.
I want a pregame before it with Burns, so yeah. I kind of want to take a work from home day.
We gotta get ready
Sweet.
to roll. We'll find a good happy hour over there at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Bang. That's money.
Last thing, and then we'll roll, is we do need to activate our Twitter. I know we talked about this before. I think we need a plan of attack here. Burns, I think you're probably the most Twitter...
Dude, just fucking tweet random shit on there. That's like the only thing that I could really say. I mean... Yeah,
but I feel like we need... I think you're right, because the more you put out, the more traction we're going to get. I think we just need some sort of direction with it, like our tone, pretty much. Like, what are we going to tweet about the most? Then just
football, drinking.
Should we have someone for like if there's like a big game on this week? Should we have someone like live tweet the game, like just about what's going on in the game?
See, my thought was this: it's like if we activate our own personal Twitters and then kind of just get it like where we post Daydrink content. So what we need to get better at this, and this is on me, is like our content needs to go across TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and then Twitter. Like everything should go on Twitter. And then from our own personal accounts, we tweet. Burns' direct example is like your picture of your setup in your living room.
Sure. Well, here's the thing.
And then we retweet on the main page.
First off, right out the gates, dude, we've posted twice on Twitter in a week.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why we're having this conversation. Is I have never really used Twitter. That's why I'm asking you for like what knowledge you have and what direction you think we should take.
I really don't have knowledge. I just tweet whatever. Basically, well, I just tweet about the Bears. That's it, you know. But dude, literally, you just scroll. The way to get ideas on Twitter is just to go on the For You tab and just scroll. That's what I usually do.
Okay.
And you just get ideas and you just fucking talk. Or like, dude, if you're watching a game, just open the Twitter app and then like live tweeting a game. If something happens, just tweet about it.
Are we posting all of our videos to Twitter?
Yes, that's starting this week.
Okay. I was gonna say that'd be probably like the next thing.
Yeah. And then one other thing is the posts where we screenshot the tweets and put them on Instagram have just been blowing up. Like we've had 2 in the past 2 weeks get over 100,000 views, and we're actually generating revenue from those. Like the Chili's one that I posted, we made $10 on it, which is nothing, but better than nothing, I guess.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Like, we're in the Instagram bonus, like the meta bonus thing. So this post right here. One sec.
Meta bonus thing? How do I get some of
those
this?
fuckers. I used to get those bonuses, and then they fucked me.
This one right here.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Can you see that?
Not really.
No, not really. But
it's like, it's the Chili's one that I put up. And then, like that one got, let's see. That one got 111,000 views, and then Burns, we put up yours of the divisional thing where it's like the rivalries for NFL. That got 20,000 views. We made 37 cents on that, but we made $10 on the Chili's one.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then there was another one too that popped off. So I think if we like if you guys have good tweets, especially Burns, because you're really active, like your setup one, we put that tweet on and it performed well. Like any tweets at all that are in our realm, like within our guardrails of Daydrink, I think we should put those on Instagram. And that's easy content too, just to keep firing.
Yeah.
Down.
That works.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if we got an answer there, but I think we got a little closer to where we need to go.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Dude,
we'll
literally just talk about random shit on there. That's really it.
I'll try to start tweeting more.
Gerard, I would appreciate that. Just this is such a cop out, but it's like honestly, I'm editing these videos and like doing all this other shit that is like.
Yeah, I can tweet.
That's just. I feel like if you did that, you'd be significantly better.
Yeah, I can tweet some stuff.
Cool.
I'll be chilling. I'm gonna tweet some famous people.
Yeah,
nice.
Anything.
Yeah, yell at people on there. That's perfect.
Hell yeah.
All All right, boys. Well, good episode.
Hell yeah.
I think we're all
Perfect.
set here.
Oh, Charlie, question. We're a very charitable organization over here. I started a Bears community holiday food drive. Could we get a day drink donation on there?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
We will, and we'll share the link to that.
Bang. $500 in 4 hours. We're doing good. We're doing
Nice,
good.
bro. Nice.
Yes.
We can also drop my Venmo. It's Gerard-Malloy.
That works too.
That's just,
And
perfect.
that will do it for episode number 3 of Daydrink Radio. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you made it to this point, I'm sure very few of you did, but we appreciate every single view. Shout out to Dude Wipes again for sponsoring this video. Another hell of an episode. We'll be back next Monday, December 8th. And thank you, boys. Good.
Yes,
good
sir.
time.